Welcome back, everybody, to your first, second, and yes, now your third stimulus check update. The relief package, the CARES package, executive orders, EIDL, PPP 2.0. We talk it all here. It is the 16th of February. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I got my email from the SBA on the targeted advance grants. Question is, did you get yours? Let's find out what to do next. Come on and get your news. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Edward Bilder. Thank you to all my loyal subscribers for joining me for another video. And if you're joining us for the first time today, welcome. Smash that old like button. Change it colors if you think we're doing a great job. Remember to do your part. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Congratulations are still in order. I keep saying it in every video for everybody out there celebrating receiving their Draw 1 and Draw 2 of PPP. These is forgivable funds up to $29,000. You could basically take a check that's deposited into your bank account for $29,000 and have that whole thing forgiven and not have to pay it back to the government. Pretty awesome stuff. Follow all the links here. If you're a gig worker, Uber driver, Lyft driver, Instacart worker, maybe you're Uber Eats, follow the link right here. Get yourself in the application process because the deadline ends on March 31st to apply, and I don't want you to miss out on a big opportunity. All right, we're going to talk EIDL on this video because many of my gig workers keep returning for EIDL updates, and I want you guys to be turned on to PPP as well. So check out the links. These things go hand in hand. If you qualify for EIDL, you also qualify for PPP. It's pretty likely. So I got my email, and I'm wanting to know if you got your email. Okay, so I'm roughly 3.3 billion is the number. Okay, in order of my original application number. So it's like 3.3 billion. Bunch of other zeros. I'm not going to give you the exact number here, but let's talk about what to do next, okay, and why it's so important that you not hesitate because there's big changes coming and you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. So let's get straight into the details. Okay, so many people are asking, what do I do next? Okay, I got the email, you got the email, I got the email. Did you get your email? Put it in the comments. Let me know if you got your email, okay? But people are asking right now, what do I do next? All right, and they're hesitating. Which this sucks that they're hesitating because they're so disappointed with the SBA for the service they've gotten thus far. Maybe they got their $1,000, maybe they got $2,000, maybe they got denied for the loan, maybe they got denied for something else, and they're just like, you know what? Should I even bother filling this thing out? Should I even waste my time to fill this thing out? And the answer is absolutely yes. Okay, absolutely yes. And there's two reasons why. Reason number one, I'm going to talk about right now, and I'm going to follow it up with reason number two. In the email, it says that the SBA will determine the zone. Okay, because if you could think back to that very first portal that you filled out your information in, they basically asked for very minimal stuff like your social security number, your bank account routing information, and whether or not you needed the funds and like some gross receipt information, right? They didn't really ask your zip code. They didn't really ask for any of your documentation up front. They just asked, do you need money? I'll send it to you. And they sent it to you, right? So they have to determine now, after the fact, and this is why everybody is getting this email, okay? I've decided everybody's getting the email because I got one, all right? And so everybody seems to be getting this email, and they decided now they have to ask you where you live so they could figure out if you're in a targeted zone or not. And that follows the 300-80-20 rule that I talk about on all my videos. Go check this video out right here. It'll tell you all of the guidelines of how you qualify for this second opportunity to get your full $10,000. And I have a second video, check this other one out, which expands it and shows you even more ways that you could possibly qualify. So if you didn't fall in that 300-80-20 rule, maybe the 80-20 is a little bit flexible based on population, based on metro areas. So check out the second video. And look, I got the email, all right? I live in a neighborhood where property started about $1 million bucks. All right, they go up to about 15 million bucks. I live on this pretty fancy lake. So if the SBA sent me the email, they have no clue who's in low income or not. So don't hesitate, let them figure it out. And it'll put you into a queue, a portal that with a special invitation, you can get your answer as to whether or not you're approved or denied. Let's talk about reason number two. Okay, let's talk about reason number two. And this is a really big and important reason because it comes with a bunch of deadlines, a bunch of new dates that we have to remember and keep track of. Okay, it is the new bill. It is the new relief bill. And if it is passed, which we are speculating on this channel, I announced yesterday, we are anticipating this thing to pass and be signed by the president by April 15th, 2021. Now, the old relief bill, I mean, this is frustrating about the system, okay, because EIDL is now going to change. The old relief bill had priority set up 1 and priorities 2, right? That meant whether you got the advance, you were in priority 1, that means you received the $1,000 or $1,000 through $9,000. You received a portion of that. So you got priority number 1 to receive the rest of it if you fell in the 30, 300, 80, 20 zone. And then priority number 2 was everybody who applied before the cutoff, that December 27th date of 2020. That means you received no funds, but you're still in the queue for the targeted advance grant if you fell in the 30, 300, 80, 20 rule. Well, now EIDL is going to change with the new relief bill. I announced this yesterday. $15 billion will be coming to the program. It's not really a lot of money, but $15 billion will be coming to the program, and it's going to set up these 2 new deadlines, a 28-day and a 42-day deadline. So from April 15th, add 28 more days. That's about a month later, all right? Say May 13th or so. We could be seeing that for the first 28 days, it will still follow priorities 1 and 2 to handle any shortfall, any short miss of who is in the 30, 300, 80, 20 zone. So if the $20 billion wasn't enough, they're going to put an additional $15 billion over there to handle the rest of them, all right? But if they're not all handled in 28 days and your application isn't in within the 28 days, the program's going to change. And the program's going to change now to take the balance of that $35 billion, whatever's left over, and direct it towards, air quotes, severely impacted businesses that received a 50% reduction in gross receipts, okay? So it basically takes the rest of it, whether you got your fund or not, right? If you're even in priorities 1 or 2 and maybe you just didn't get your application in time, it's going to take all the rest of that money and it's going to direct it towards, after 28 days, severely impacted businesses. I keep air quoting because that's how they presented it in the email. Severely impacted, it's written in the committee, okay? So 50% gross. And then it changes again. On the 42nd day after April 15th, let me just draw up a calendar here. So possibly on April 26th is the 42-day milestone. And at that 42-day milestone, they're changing the program a third time. So it's no longer priorities 1 and 2. It's no longer 50% severely impacted. Now it will be substantial impact. I know I look like Austin Powers, right? Substantial impact for 30% reduction in gross revenue, and you will receive a $5,000 supplemental grant. Now this is open to new candidates. So it didn't matter if you're in 1 or 2. It didn't matter if you received the balance or didn't receive the balance. You're now eligible to reapply and get yourself, if you have a 30% reduction, substantial impact, you're eligible up to $5,000 of a supplemental grant. I know, pretty wild, right? So reasons 1 and reasons 2 are pretty important that you should not hesitate to get your application in. And when you get yourself caught up and you get those funds, go check out in the description, Webull and M1 Finance. Get yourself investing. Webull wants to give you 4 free stocks when you deposit $100. You put $100 in, they give you 4 free stocks valued up to $3,000. And M1 Finance, put $100 in, they're going to give you $30. And you can go invest that $130 any way you want with a $30 sign-up bonus. Pretty awesome stuff. Don't forget about my 10K giveaway. If this video right here hits 10,000 views, I'm picking 1 lucky subscriber from the comments of this video to send out a $100 stimulus check to. And when I hit my 10,000th subscriber, I am picking a winner from all of my comments and all of my videos to send a $500 stimulus check out to. I just did this about 2 weeks ago, sent $500 out to somebody, and they're pretty happy to receive that message from me that says, hey, you're the winner. Don't forget to do your part. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Smash that like button if you think our giveaways are awesome. Make it change color. I thank you all again, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.